Hello everybody, this is Mark, aka Super Smash 3DS, and yes, I did get a new camera finally. It's basically the old camera that I had, but, you know, with some slight modifications to it. Anyway, I figured, well, I already shot a lot of videos with this camera already, some that may get on the channel, might not, I don't know yet. I just figured that I'd make this video because about a year ago, from maybe a couple days from now, around this time last year, I made a video giving you a tour of the game room, which was, at the time, my newest location. Well, since that video happened, quite a few changes have been made to the room, as you can see just from this, this view. I haven't seen the other video I made before making this, so if you notice any changes, then let me know in the comments. Well, there's some obvious changes that I've noticed, but yeah, so I guess I'm gonna make this a once a year kind of thing and just give you a tour of the room, see what changes and what's different, what's the same, all that stuff. There's a lot of changes to go over, but some are kind of the same-ish. Well, let's go through and take a look around, see what's new and what's different, all that jazz. Starting with here. Hanging on this doorknob, these are some badges that Mike and I have accumulated over the course of our convention adventures. Here are badges for Too Many Games. This was the most recent one, and this was last year's. We like to collect this kind of stuff just because it reminds us of the good old days of conventions. Over here I have this little Super Paper Mario thing from Burger King hung up. And here's a little trick-or-treat basket that my mom knitted for me because she's so sweet, like that. And just a light switch. Nothing very special about that. Up here, there's some posters from a Nintendo gaming magazine. There's one for Super Mario 3D Land, and there's one for, which one was that? Star Fox Command. And here's a huge, I'm gonna hold on. There's a huge Club Nintendo Mario poster over here. If you're wondering why I'm blocking this face, that's because this is Mike. This is I'm guessing a 4th or 5th grade picture of him. And I'm blocking his face because he likes to keep his identity secret. So I'm not gonna show that. Anyway, here's an old-fashioned Coca-Cola bottle. It's 1 pint. That is huge. Over here is a little papercraft question block from Mario. And here's the Mach 5 from Speed Racer, one of the best animes ever. Here is my boarding pass from when I last went to visit Michigan to see Ronnie, my girlfriend. I like to keep this because she's just really special. And this is Mike's. This is the completed works of Hayao Miyazaki Blu-ray. These are all the films that Hayao Miyazaki directed, and Mike was so excited when he got this for Christmas last year. We had our eyes on this for a very long time, and it's just so cool that we have this now. Anyway, first big change you'll notice is that this tiny shelf over here used to be in that corner where the big shelf is, and that big shelf used to be right here. That pretty much happened because of the couch, which I'll talk about later. So, yeah, this is the only shelf we kept because it was the only one that could fit in this space. So let's take a look at what we have here. Up here we have some Blu-rays. There's the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, the Angry Video Game Nerd movie, and AVGN Volume X, which isn't the one I ordered. When let me tell you a story about this. When the new Angry Video Game Nerd DVDs were announced, they said they were going to put out all the old seasons, they were going to reissue them on DVD and include the new seasons. So I ordered Season 9, but instead I got Volume X, which has all the first 100 episodes and none from Season 9. Apparently I'm not the only person that this has happened to, because somebody tweeted me that this happened to them. So I'm guessing there were some confusions in the mail, or maybe they ran out of stock on Season 9 DVDs before we could get them, and they didn't want us to feel bad, so they just gave us these as like consolations. But you know, I'm not complaining, because this Blu-ray is like $50, and I essentially paid less than half of what this normally cost. So I'm really not complaining. Anyway, continuing with Blu-rays, we have Big Hero 6, I think the Chuck Jones Cat in the Hat special, Ghostbusters 1 and 2, Inside Out, best Pixar movie in my opinion, the Lego Movie, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Peanuts movie, Simpsons movie, To Kill a Mockingbird, which is quite a jump in films, and Yogi Bear, don't ask why. And these are Studio Ghibli films. Mike likes to keep these separate because they're just more special. And we already have the Miyazaki stuff up here, but the ones we have single are Kiki's Delivery Service, Princess Mononoke, Secret World of Arrietty, and the best animated movie ever in my opinion, Spirited Away. So those are the Blu-rays. Over here are the NES games. The NES games haven't changed that much, I think, from the last video. I mean, we got Dr. Mario, Legend of Zelda, Pro Wrestling, very underrated by the way, Spy vs. Spy, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, autographed by Team Cinemassacre, thank you very much. Anyway, there's Tetris, and Yoshi, which is also autographed by Team Cinemassacre. Mike Matei even did a little drawing of Mario up there. How lovely of him. Very lovely man. Down here are just some Yokai Watch figures that Mike got for birthday gifts recently. I only know the names of like Jibanyan, Robonyan, and I don't remember the names of all of them. But I am one of those people who likes Yokai Watch more than Pokemon, so I should remember these names, but I don't, so shame on me. And they're very nice. And in this little question block thing here, we just have DS games. Just loose DS games that we don't have the cases for anymore. Either because we're stupid or we were just young and also stupid. Anyway, here are Super Nintendo games. We have Aladdin, the best version of Aladdin, in my opinion. Cliffhanger, Donkey Kong Country, Jurassic Park. Oh, shut up, dog. Mario's Missing. 2 copies of Mario Paint. Metal Combat Falcon's Revenge. SimCity, autographed by Pro Jared and the Completionist. Very cool. Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario World, best game ever. SWAT Cats, Radical Squadron, Tetris Attack, and Toy Story. This is a game that I actually used to play as a kid, but in more recent years, actually I might do a review of this someday. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, and there's the Japanese version of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Very, very cool. Next shelf, we have DS games. Nothing much different. There's Ben 10 Alien Force, Carnival Games, Drawn to Life Next Chapter, Drawn to Life SpongeBob, Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2, this game, I'm not sure what this is, Margot's Word Brain, just something we got at a rummage sale and figured, why not? Let's see, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, the only Mario and Luigi game that I own physically, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games, this, what looks like a bootleg Mario Kart DS case, which, if I'm still correct, yep, there's Super Circuit in there. Not like Super Circuit's worth playing anyway. Am I the only person who hates Super Circuit? Anyway, there's Mario Party DS, My Sims Kingdom, New Super Mario Brothers, Rayman Raving Rabbids 2, which is the very first DS game that Mike and I have ever played. Yeah. Raving Rabbids TV Party, Rhythm Heaven, Scribblenauts, Sims 2 Castaway, this game, Solo to Robo, which I think is the rarest DS game we own. I think it was like only 70,000 or 100,000 copies of this were made in the US anyway. And yeah, we own one of them. It's pretty rare. There's Sonic Rush Adventure, and 2 copies of Super Scribblenauts. By the way, I apologize if the cinematography ends up being lower than what I would probably do, but anyway. Oh, here's a funny story about this. So Mike got Sly Cooper Thieves in Time as a birthday gift, but the thing is, this is the PS Vita version, and neither Mike nor myself own a Vita. So we're kind of stuck with this. We're kind of stuck with this until we can get a Vita. He was hoping for the PS3 version, because we actually do have the PS3, right over there. And, yeah, it's pretty funny. Anyway, there's a Fennekin plushie, that's Mike's. And down here, we have not all the Wii games, but certainly a lot of them. Most of them are hand-me-downs from our siblings, like All-Star, Cheer Squad, and Boom Blocks, CSI, Dance Dance Revolution, and Harry Potter. We don't actually play those, but most of these are hand-me-downs, like I said, so you'll get that. Anyway, there's Beatles Rock Band, Boom Blocks, Cars Racer-Rama, CSI, Dance Dance Revolution, and the only Xbox game that I own, which is Halo. And I also got this at a rummage sale, and I only got it just because I actually don't own an Xbox, but I figured when I do get one, I'll have something to play on it. So, yeah, that's why I got it. Excuse me. There's Harry Potter, Just Dance 3, Karaoke Revolution, Glee, Kirby's Dream Collection, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, the Wii remake of Klonoa, because Mike's a pretty big Klonoa fan. There's Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, Lego Rock Band, Lego Star Wars 3, Madden NFL 2007, Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Games, the original Olympic Games, and the Olympic Winter Games. There's Mario Kart Wii, Mario Party 9, the best Mario Party in my opinion, but anyway. Mario Power Tennis, Mario Strikers Charged, Mario Super Sluggers, Metroid Other M, My Sims Agents, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Rabbids Go Home, Rock Band 2, Rock Band 3, and down there's Super Mario Galaxy. More Wii games are going to be added to this shelf once that shelf of Wii U games over there fills up completely. You can even see from over here there's still some Wii games over there. But yeah. Also, if you notice any motorcycle sounds coming from outside, the windows are open and the fan is on because it's really hot and stuffy in this room. So, just keep that in mind. Anyway, here's some PSP games. Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep, Project Diva, and Rock Band Unplugged? Yeah. These are Mike's games. Mike has a PSP. I don't have a PSP. I thought about getting one, but I'm more interested in getting the Vita eventually, because that one actually has working analog sticks. But that's for another day. Here's some random disc trays. And here's a little Sonic Generations statue with a little genie lamp in between them, because I think I shouldn't have removed the plastic from them, because they're just bending over like crazy. Down there, this is the remote control for, I think, that TV up there. And if you might remember, this is the remote control that I used in my U on Kazoo video as the phone, the one I violently threw to the ground. Mike loves that moment for some reason, when I just this isn't even a control, it's not a real phone. Mike just loves that moment when I throw it to the ground, just because, I don't know why, it just makes him laugh. There's another disc tray down there, some Rubik's Cubes, and a map of Liberty City, which came with Grand Theft Auto 4. Yeah, I do own a Grand Theft Auto game. I don't just play those kiddie Mario games, so don't judge me. Over here are some wires, and here's a scale, so I can weigh myself, because I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm technically overweight, so I'm not doing a very good job at that, but I'm trying. Up there's a Super Mario Galaxy 2 poster that came with the strategy guide. Here's a huge piano poster, which I think was a hand-me-down from my grandparents. And there's a new Super Mario Bros. 2 poster up there, with Kid Icarus and Sonic Generations over there. Here's a huge Club Nintendo Super Mario poster. Here's an Asteroids poster. And most of these posters, I think, were here. They weren't here during the last video, I think. But I've always had them. And the one thing that hasn't changed in this room is the TV, I think. We've had this TV for a while now, I think for a little over a year. It's a Best Buy Insignia. I can't talk. It's an Insignia Best Buy brand TV. As you can see, I'm watching something on YouTube right now. I'm watching Vote Saxon 07's Doctor Who 10th Doctor figure review. I love Vote Saxon 07. You should watch him if you're a fan of Doctor Who like me. Anyway, the big difference with where the TV is standing is the actual TV stand, which I think you've seen in my DuckTales video or something. But this replaces that big, bulky, quote-unquote TV stand that we've had when we came into the house. But we soon replaced it with this thing, which is much more convenient. And the only bother was trying to move that thing out through that door. It was quite hard, but I think we did it. Anyway, here's the remote control for the cable box, because we do watch TV sometimes. And behind, you can see some wires, and there's some RCA switchers if you wanted to use multiple component consoles. Over there, those are the power bricks for the Wii and the Wii U. I figured we should stack them instead of putting them behind the stand, just to save some space. And over here on the actual console that we use, we don't use that many, and we switched a lot of these out. So these are the ones that we currently use. Right there is the Wii U. There's the cable box. Yeah, it's early in the afternoon. There's the PlayStation 3. 3 PlayStation 2s among the 5 that are 2 of them over there. So yeah, we have 3 PlayStation 2s hooked up right now. They're not hooked up at the same time. They're not even hooked up at all. We just keep them there, just because. Anyway, there's the Wii, where I record most of the GameCube games, which I have to figure out a new way to do that. I'll explain why later. And right there's the Super Nintendo. It's not hooked up either, but I like to keep it there just because it looks nice on the shelf. Anyway, over here, there's some more wires. Like, there's the Wii U gamepad charger, and there's the VidBox, which was the original device we used to record games, which is why games like Super Mario Maker originally looked so fuzzy when I reviewed them, and Captain Toad Treasure Tracker 2. That was the device we used to record all those games until after the SSX Tricky video, where we switched to that thing, the Hop Hog. And I'm going to talk about that after I talk about this, the biggest change in the room so far, the desk, which in itself has gone through so many changes as well. Like, for example, that husk used to be over against that wall, now it's over there, and even the 2 computer monitors weren't always there. Well, I might as well go through this and show you it. First, let's go up to the wall. I already showed you the Sonic poster, but there's a new Super Mario Bros. Wii poster up there, a Mario's History poster, a Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadow poster that I got for seeing the movie, and here's my Super Mario Bros. 2016 calendar. Right there's a physical copy of the Ed's World book Toaster Brains. I always like reading this when I want to. I always want to look through these pages when I actually want to do some stuff for the movie, because I think it's very inspirational. And behind all that is a huge cardboard TARDIS cutout. Over there's a Super Mario 3D Land poster. And all this stuff over here. This box that's behind here, that's the box for the Doctor Who 11 Doctors figure set. And all the stuff that's here, there's like a little George Washington bobblehead. Yeah. Here's the box for Super Mario Maker. And here's a picture of Pal. It's very inspirational. I hate this part. I had to do that. Over here is a very nice lamp. It gets a... I actually use this as like a filming light sometimes. It doesn't have the best range, but it gets the job done alright. There's the Wii U gamepad. There's the Hop Hog. My 3DS on top of Mike's 3DS, which is the NES themed one, which I'm super jealous of. There's my actual computer, which is buried under all this stuff. And there's my microphone. I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again. This is an Audio-Technica ATR 2500, which I got after I made my Sunshine video and before my Mario Maker video, my first one. So the mic is sort of new, but the stand and the pop filter I've had for like maybe 3 years. Yeah, I've always used this, except for when I got the mic, which came with its own stand, which I stopped using after a while because it was just inconvenient. Let's see, I should talk about the Hop Hog for a second. Now, the Hop Hog is able to record HDMI footage and composite footage. And the composite cable, I can't talk. The composite cable was hooked up to the Wii so that I can record GameCube games and games on the emulators. But, I think it's in that bag, actually. Let me see. No, it's not in here. Anyway, the cable that hooks up component consoles to the Hop Hog broke. Well, the connector got bent. Mike can explain this better than I can, but he's not here right now. He's in school. Anyway, so the cable doesn't plug in or hook up anymore, and so we can't record footage off the Wii in high quality. So I have to use the VidBox. In fact, I actually used the VidBox for my next review. I'm not going to say what it is. Some of my Twitter followers probably already know, so you have to wait and see. But I can still record HDMI footage. I can still get footage off of the Wii U and stuff. So there you go. Anyway, oh, over there, that's the Eddsworld. Those are the Eddsworld movie archives. This has everything related to the Eddsworld movie on it. And you can see it has a picture of a... Turn the camera around. It has a picture of Ed with the duckbill. Because why not? Very, very cool. And oh, yeah, this. This is the Super Mario Adventures graphic novel reprint, which just recently came out. I pre-ordered this, and I got it on the day it came out, unlike some other things, but I'll talk about that later. I'm actually planning on shooting a video about this after I'm done with this, maybe. So, you'll probably see that. Anyway. Oh, wait, we should go to the drawers first. In this drawer, I have mostly... Oh, probably shouldn't... I'll probably blur that out later. I have, just some arts and crafts stuff. Like, pencils, papers, notebooks, sketches, doodly doodles, you know, all that fun stuff. Come on, there we go. And in this cabinet, I have the most amazing, spectacular, unbelievable collection of nothing. There's nothing in this cabinet. I used to have VHS tapes in here, but I quickly moved them to the bedroom because we have a TV in there that has a built-in VCR, so I figured, what's the point of having these in here? Anyway, here's some Nintendo New York bags, which used to be called the Nintendo World Store before they changed it to Nintendo New York. In that bag, just some binders and papers and stuff. In this bag, mostly cables and wires and stuff. Over there are some shoes and some more papers. There's a power strip that... Wait, there we go. There's a power strip that has almost everything plugged into it. More shoes and a book for school, my sketchbook. And before we move on, while we're here, let's check out these drawers. Let's see. In this drawer, it's mostly, there's the Game Boy, and there's a PlayStation controller, some assorted games and batteries and stuff. In this drawer, I don't like to open this one, but it has most of the stuff that I use to build the desk, like screwdriver, extra bolts and stuff. I don't like to open this one very often because it gets stuck, and you kind of have to slam it shut to get it closed. Wow, look at that orange light. My hoodie is just such a bright color. Where am I going? Anyway, in this drawer, mostly sketchbooks and stuff. But ooh, actually, here's an old Crash Bandicoot drawing that I did. Not that bad, actually, especially, Aku Aku especially looks great. I feel like I could have done a better job with Cortex, but, you know, there's that. Anyway, let's get to the good stuff here. Here's my chair, my new chair, which has definitely seen better days, and probably wasn't built properly, because this thing leans back a lot. And, it's not screwed in properly enough. I might as well just end up getting a new chair, just because, I mean... It's comfortable, but it doesn't really get the job done that well. Then, you know, I'll probably keep it around for a little longer. Anyway, down here are some little collectibles. Like, there's some of my amiibos. There's Rob, Mario, Pac-Man, the Duck Hunt dog, and Mr. Game & Watch. Now, the cool thing about the about Duck Hunt, Rob, and Mr. Game & Watch is that they all came in a 3-pack. Because I think for a while in the U.S. you could only get them in a 3-pack. I figured, what the heck? I mean, you get more figures, and they're retro, so they're automatically cooler. Anyway, to the left and to the right are my speakers. They're very, very good speakers. And if I do say so myself, over here is the easy button.
That was easy.
It certainly was. And here are my monitors. This is the monitor that I've always used. Since I got my computer last year, but this one over here I just got recently. It's much bigger, and it's actually hooked up to HDMI, as opposed to this, which is a standard definition. This one is much better. It's much bigger, and everything looks so much better on it. Better is just the one word I can use to describe it. Over here is my webcam, like if I want to do some Skype calls with friends, and that stuff. Over here is my keyboard. I'm thinking about getting a new keyboard because this is the keyboard that came with the computer. It works fine, but I like to get a new one at some point. And over here is my mouse, which is a very nice mouse. Oh, and this I have to talk about this. Hold on. This is my kazoo. It's a Vine Sauce kazoo. I got this at Too Many Games when he came, and I just wanted to do that because I needed a kazoo for my U on Kazoo video. And wow, my camera is leaving marks on my knuckles. Anyway, up here, there's a Luigi's Mansion poster up there. There's Lego Dimensions, some more Ed's World behind these huge Mario plushies. Oh, here's something I love doing. Hold on. You got Big Mario, Bigger Mario, Biggest Mario! I love doing that. Yeah, I got that plushie at Too Many Games, and that one I got at in New York. That's great. Up there's the Super Mario History soundtrack, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 soundtrack, pretty good by the way, and some VHS tapes behind the Mario Maker booklet. Over there is another amiibo stand with some Mario Party ones, some more Smash Brothers ones, and some Animal Crossing ones over there. You can't really see most of them because they're hiding behind these Tetris lights I got from ThinkGeek. Oh, excuse me, they're not plugged in. I just like keeping these around, and you can actually take them apart and put them in whatever position you want. Oh, and that little figurine right there. It's just something that somebody at Too Many Games gave to me. I don't know who he is or what he's from, but I'm going to keep him anyway. Oh, and behind that, there's a Kung Fu Panda 3 poster. Kung Fu Panda 3 is an amazing movie, by the way. Over here's a Sonic Colors poster, behind some Lego stuff. Here's some Lego Dimensions stuff. I don't have all the Lego Dimensions sets. I do have the basic one with Batman, Wildstyle, and Gandalf. But I also have the Doctor Who one with the Doctor, the TARDIS, and K9. I want to get the other Lego Dimensions kits. Like, I know there's another Doctor Who one, and there's a Ghostbusters one, and a Back to the Future one. I have to get the Back to the Future one, but I digress. Here's some actual Lego sets. Mostly Lego Movie. Like, there's Emmett and Wildstyle, Good Cop, Bad Cop, the train where he's getting eaten by a crocodile. That's fun. Oh, and the molding chamber, or the melding chamber, whatever it's called. And here's our second Super Nintendo, the one that we got a few years ago that was replaced by the one down there. We never had the same Super Nintendo for all these years, but we end up replacing it a lot. This one in particular has yellowed quite a bit, and this one has the Super Game Boy in it that has Super Mario Land in it. But this isn't just any Super Game Boy. This is a Super Game Boy autographed by Vinny from Vine Sauce. Oh yeah, that's very cool. Let's put that back in. And go over to these handy little shelves. They slide, they don't actually open. So in this one I call it my childhood shelf because it has things related to my childhood in it, like some comic books in there, including the very important, the very important Super Mario Brothers bathing suit issue. Yeah, because that's important. I'll put that back later. But the big thing that this childhood shelf has are my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and other Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Because I was a Yu-Gi-Oh kid growing up. I wasn't a Pokemon kid, I was a Yu-Gi-Oh kid. I have mangas, volumes 2, 16, and 19 of the original manga, and volumes 1 and 9 of 5Ds, which are the first and last ones. I don't have anything in between. But, yeah. Oh, you know what? One thing you probably didn't notice about this Ninja Turtles poster, Donatello has a Super Nintendo controller wrapped around his wrist for some reason. And the artist poorly represented it, I say. Instead of a D-pad, you get like an orange, green circle. Orange? Am I colorblind? Anyway. I already said that twice. Those are some boxes for my structure decks. That huge box right here, this is the Yugi's Legendary Decks box, which has all the decks that Yugi used in the series, including his Duelist Kingdom deck, his Battle City deck, and his Gadget deck. So that's really cool. And this shoebox just has all my other cards. I might make a video showing off my Yu-Gi-Oh card collection, maybe. Who knows? Then there's just some various boxes over there, and my 4th and 5th grade picture right there. I used to be so cute. What happened to me? Anyway, sliding that over, we have this shelf. Over here is just some various PC games and CDs and soundtracks. Like over here, oh, you can see some of the Blue's Clues games on here that I reviewed, like ABC Time Activities and Treasure Hunt. Right here, here's the sound. Nope, that's not right. Here's the soundtrack to Majora's Mask. Not a big fan of the game. I like it, but the soundtrack is just amazing. Anyway, there's some Beatles CDs, some Christmas albums, and some more gaming soundtracks. Like here's the Super Smash Brothers one. Here's Bruno Floss's Bits of Me album signed by Bruno Floss. Awesome. And here's some Green Day albums, because I'm a huge Green Day fan. Here's American Idiot. And here's their new one, Revolution Radio. This is an amazing album as well. It's just so great to hear them sound like themselves again after Uno, Dos, and Tre, which are also great albums, but this is just better. Anyway, here's my 8-bit Mario amiibo in a display case, as it deserves to be. There's the 2013 Club Nintendo calendar, which I like to keep around for display purposes. Did Emmett pass out or something? Anyway, down here are some little figures. There's some Pac-Man arcade machines back there with the Ghostbusters logo, Pac-Man energy drink, some Atari controllers, Super Mario Maker Rubik's Cube, some little Mario figurines next to a penguin. Here's some 2 Lightning McQueen cars from the Pixar movies, because I actually like those movies. There's Fox McCloud, Link, 2 very awesome figures. And I'm not a Sonic fan, but I did have a passion for collecting the action figures. Like here's a classic Sonic, classic Tails, classic Knuckles, classic Amy, classic Metal Sonic, and classic Super Sonic back there. And a little Killer Flower. Oh, and back there is the Pull to Open sign from the Doctor Who TARDIS. Anyway, sliding that shelf, I have a whiteboard here, which I used to use for sketches when storyboarding the Eddsworld movie, but now I just use for a shopping list to remind me of things I need to buy, like a rug. I definitely need a rug, because this just plain wooden floor, not very exciting. Oh, and I need to get a Restaurant 5 as well. People told me that I don't need to get a Restaurant 5, or I shouldn't get it, but I'm still going to get it anyway. Anyway, over here is my Wallace and Gromit collection. Back there I have some storyboard books for Wrong Trousers and Close Shave. I have a World of Wallace and Gromit book over here. I have this very obscure Aardman Animations short film collection, which I tried playing in my VCR at one point, and it didn't work. But maybe it just needed some time. Which is a shame, because this tape has some of my favorite Aardman short films on it, like War Story and Ident. If you haven't seen those, look them up on YouTube. They're really good. Over here are the Wallace and Gromit Grand Adventures games from Telltale. I have all 4 episodes on these 2 discs, which actually are from Europe, looking at the packaging, but they still work fine on my computer. Speaking of penguins, here's Feathers McGraw from Wrong Trousers. And here is the original trilogy of short films on VHS. This is how I used to watch the Wallace and Gromit shorts when I was a kid. And I had to get them on eBay again because these are just too valuable to me personally on a sentimental level. So yeah, that's my Wallace and Gromit collection. And going from one British phenomenon to another, here's my Doctor Who collection. Well, parts of my Doctor Who collection. This is mostly like, well, just assorted bits of Doctor Who memorabilia. Like there's the Yahtzee Dalek, there's the box for the Lego Doctor Who set. It's right here. There's the console. There's the police box, and some more figurines over here, like the Lego Doctors, Lego Daleks, Weaving Angels, a little light-up TARDIS over there, Cyberman in a case, a Cyberman bust, mini Daleks, there's a little Zygon over there too. Just assorted pieces of memorabilia. Down here are some Coca-Cola bottles, because I collect Coca-Cola cans and bottles. That's very passionate collection, I guess. There are some Doctor Who boxes. There's the box for the 12th Doctor figure. And there are some Funko Pop vinyl boxes over there. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to mention these guys. These are the Funko Pop 11th and 12th Doctor figures. I like to keep on my desk because they just look so cute there. I'm actually not a fan of the Pop Funko figures. They just generally look kind of weird to me. But I had to get these because these are actually kind of cool. I might get more actually if there's anything that I like associated with them. Anyway, here's some more Coca-Cola bottles over here. These have not changed since we moved to the new place. But you know what has? We did get curtains. We finally got some curtains in this place, which is very helpful if light sneaks in that we don't like. And yeah. Oh, and there's a motorcycle. Anyway, there's a Hammer and Fail poster, another Eddsworld thing. And there's my digital arts project from my freshman year of high school. Very creative, I think. Over here, here's the keyboard I used for some of my musical stuff, and there's a fan to help make this room a bit less stuffy. It doesn't help that the windows are open too. Oh, and there's a slinky for some reason, and there's a water gallon. Sometimes when I'm shooting videos, if my throat isn't cooperating, I guess, then I'll drink out of that. It's very handy, I think. And over here, we got this fancy new shelf, which is another hand-me-down from our grandparents. On the top here, we have PlayStation games and 3DS games. Oh, this plug is so... Huh. There. Anyway, for PlayStation games, we have the Abomination... Oh, they're facing the wrong way, whatever. We have the Abomination that is Blues Big Musical. Then we have Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot 2, Crash Bandicoot 3, Crash Team Racing, some of Mike's games like Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 9. Then we have Gex Enter the Gecko, which is a pretty funny game. And then there's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the Japanese version of Klonoa, Madden NFL 97, Metal Gear Solid, Motor Tune Grand Prix. Oh, Motor Tune Grand Prix, signed by Some Call Me Johnny. Very cool. Probably my biggest influence in making reviews. There's Namco Museum Volume 1, Namco Museum Volume 3, NHL 99, Pac-Man World, a great game, by the way. SpongeBob Super Sponge, Tail Concerto, which is a pretty rare PS2 game, but Mike got a while ago. It's pretty much like it's a spiritual predecessor to Solo to Robo over there. Anyway, there's Tetris Plus, Toy Story 2, and the Japanese version of Vib Ribbon, which is a pretty fun rhythm game. If you can find it on PSN, then definitely play it. Anyway, for 3DS games, we have 2 copies of Animal Crossing New Leaf. There's Epic Mickey Power of Illusion, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, 2 copies of Link Between Worlds, and I think I explained that story in my previous video about the game room, but if you want a brief summary, my dog chewed up my first copy, so I got a new copy, and I'm stuck with 2 boxes. Anyway, here's Ocarina of Time 3D, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Mario Kart 7, Mario Party Island Tour, Mario Tennis Open, Paper Mario... Ugh. Get that out of here. Anyway, here's Pilot Wings Resort, Pokemon Y, that's Mike's, Sims 3, Sonic Generations, Sonic Lost World, Star Fox 64, Super Mario 3D Land, Super Smash Brothers, Tomodachi Life, Ultimate NES Remix, Yokai Watch, so much better than Pokemon, and Yoshi's New Island, very underrated in my opinion. Over here, just some various PS2 games, I think. Like, there's Cars, there's Crash Rapid Cortex, there's Crash to Insanity, there's Ed, Edd n Eddy, there's The Incredibles, and Sonic Mecha Collection Plus, and I think Japanese for Dummies. Yeah, I own the GameCube and PS2 versions of Ed, Edd n Eddy. Speaking of GameCube, here we are. Here we are with GameCube games. We have Animal Crossing, the original Animal Crossing, Ed, Edd n Eddy, The Misadventures, which I made a video about. There's Flushed Away, Karaoke Revolution Party, Luigi's Mansion, Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, Mario Kart Double Dash, Mario Party 7, Mario Superstar Baseball, Pac-Man Versus, and Pac-Man World 2. Very cool collection. Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, best RPG in my opinion. It's not the box, just the box for Sonic Adventure DX. Don't ask why. There's Sonic Gems Collection, very inappropriately named. Sonic Heroes, Sonic Mega Collection, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, which everybody says I need to review, but I'm not sure about it. Maybe in the future. I don't know. Super Mario Strikers, Super Mario Sunshine. Yes, that which shall be named, but you know, it's still not very good. There's Super Smash Bros. Melee, Wallace and Gromit and Project Zoo, and Yu-Gi-Oh! The False-Bound Kingdom. Just the box. Anyway, over here we have Wii U games and just like 2 Wii games, because we have so many Wii games that they take up multiple shelves in this house. In this room, I mean. Anyway, here's Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, still not very good. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which I reviewed for Christmas last year. DuckTales Remastered, very good. Epic Mickey Power of 2. Hyrule Warriors, which I need to play again. Lego Dimensions, awesome game. Mario Kart 8. Let's see, Mario Party 10, very underrated in my... Shut up, birds! Anyway, there's NES Remix Pack. New Super Mario Bros. U. Nintendo Land. And yes, I did pre-order Paper Mario Color Splash. And here it is. You'll see something about it in the future. Yeah. Anyway, here's Scribblenauts Unlimited. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Sonic Lost World. In this box, I have Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard. Star Fox Zero is a great game, in my opinion. Definitely doesn't deserve the hate. Anyway, here's Super Mario 3D World, which I really don't want to talk about anymore. There's Super Mario Maker. Back in there. And here's Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. And for the 2 Wii games I have on this shelf, I have Sonic Colors. There it is. And Super Mario All-Stars 25th Anniversary. There are just birds attacking me everywhere! Anyway. On the PS2 shelf, let's see. It's gonna be kind of dark, so just bear with me. Wow, it's really tight in here. Are all these games just stuck together? Wow, alright. I don't know if you can see it, but there's Agent Under Fire, James Bond. Just... Wow, these games are really stuck together. There we go. Let's see, which one is this? This is Buzz the Mega Quiz. Probably shovelware. Here's a Crash Nitro Kart. ESPN 2K5, I think. It's Final Fantasy X-2. Guitar Hero 3. Yeah. Here's Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 2. The Japanese version of Klonoa 2. Madden 2005. Madden 2007. Which one is this? MLB 2006. Why do we have so many sports games? Let's see. Here's the Japanese version of Moji Ribbon. I think it's a Japanese exclusive. NASCAR Thunder 2004. NHL 2004. Sims Bustin' Out. Sly Cooper 1. Sly Cooper 2. Sly Cooper 3. I really need to get into the Sly Cooper series, because those games are pretty cool. Oh, and here's SSX Tricky, another game that I made a video about. I'm sorry if it gets dark, by the way. Again, the lighting in this room is very bad. Anyway, last PS2 game we have here is Vib Ripple, the sequel to Vib Ribbon. Come on, show the damn cover. Whatever. Alright. Anyway, over here we have PS3 games. Here's Adventure Time. I think Adventure Time Explore the Dungeon because, I don't know. Great title. Here's Batman Arkham City. Here's Grand Theft Auto 4, which I do play Grand Theft Auto 4. Not for what you think. I actually just enjoy it for the driving. Anyway, here's Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5, Lego Batman 3, the game that came with the system. Here's Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, which I'm pretty sure is not a word. There's Minecraft, pretty fun, I guess, sometimes. Project Diva 2. Best skating game ever, Skate 3. Totally not glitchy at all. Here's Sonic Generations on PS3. And all 3 Uncharted games. There's Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, and Uncharted 3. I'm so glad to own these, but I haven't beaten them all yet. I've only played through the first Uncharted, which is an amazing game. So I'm really excited to get to the sequels. Anyway, for the last of the Wii games, we have Super Mario Galaxy 2, 2 copies of Super Paper Mario because one of them doesn't work anymore. There's Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Wario Land Shake It, Wii Music, Wii Play, Wii Sports, and, oh, Wii Sports Resort. Nothing under here. So let's go over here, where you can see my new tripod. Yeah, with the new camera, I got a new tripod. So, it works a lot better, and the handle is kind of like a gun, which is kind of weird. Down here is a little power strip, which the fan and both both the fan and the Wii remote charger are plugged into it. Over there is a MIDI cable. Excuse me. Over there is a MIDI cable that I use to hook up my keyboard to the computer to do my music stuff. Back there is a keytar and a novelty light-up sword. There's my camera bag. Up there's a old TV with the Atari flashback on top. There's a Minecraft creeper, an old-fashioned radio, our first GameCube from 2006, and my high school graduation picture. Very nice. Over here, I think issues 199 to 273 of Game Informer magazine. We didn't renew our subscription to Game Informer, so we're not really subscribed to them anymore. But we just keep the magazines for some reason. And again, I'm not a Sonic fan, but I really enjoy collecting the figures. Oh, poor Silver. Poor Silver. Getting run over. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, we have a lot of these. I can't go through all of them because this video is already long enough as it is. Down here's the Doctor Who shelf. This is where the rest of the Doctor Who stuff goes. Up there's... Oh, this is great. The newest addition to the collection. The 12th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver. Very, very cool. Alright, just get back up there. There we go. I have a lot of figures. Here, as you can see. Oh, there's a dog again. Anyway, this is mostly a Yokai Watch shelf. You can see there's a Jibanyan head pillow. Very nice. And there's... I forget the name, but very cute. Some boxes, little figurines. And there's the Wii remote charger over there as well. And over there, that's actually the SNES mouse pad. And in this cabinet, I can't really open it all the way because it's blocked. In the cabinet, you can see some controllers, like a Wii and GameCube and all that good stuff. Over here is a big guitar poster. Under that, above that, I mean, all the Doctors. And then Legend of Zelda Symphony of the Goddesses, which I went to go see a couple of years ago, which a phenomenal concert, despite not being like a huge Zelda fan. And those are the 3D glasses that we got when we saw the Radio City Christmas Spectacular, which was quite a pleasant experience. I recommend you check it out. Over here, one of the biggest changes to the room, the couch. We finally got a couch. This is actually something that we got over at the church that my mom works at. And, oh, there's a PS3 controller. And it's a very, very comfortable couch. You've seen this in a lot of my videos. I think the first video you saw this in was probably the revisiting of Super Mario Maker, if I'm correct. Yeah, actually, that might be right. It's got a big rip in the back right there, but it's still a very comfortable couch. I don't like how the cushions always push out, but, you know, it's a couch, so of course. Anyway, on that table over there is all Mike's computer stuff. Like his actual computer and mouse and headphones and stuff. Over here are some pictures of San Francisco, New York with the Twin Towers, and a mushroom. I just figured they're paintings of two of my favorite cities in the country, and then there's a mushroom. Very nice. Oh, and I think you might recognize this guy. It's Comfort Penguin! Hello, Comfort Penguin. He's wearing my old hat, you can see. I say old hat because I'm wearing this new one. It's kind of fits me better for the stuff that I do. Wow. Ugh. That's a bad smell. Yeah, I got a new hat. I'm not going to wear that one anymore. Just because it doesn't really fit well with this hoodie, I think. It actually fits better with the old orange hoodie that I had, that I gave to Ronnie, my girlfriend, because, you know, she always wanted it. Anyway, Comfort Penguin is sitting on this recliner, which has definitely seen better days, I think. In these closets, they're sliding doors, but they're mostly just boxes and assorted messes of stuff. Like there's the box for my microphone, amiibo boxes. There's the box for my old camera. As you can see, my old camera was the HFR 600, and below that is the box for my new camera, which is the HFR 700. So basically, my new camera is exactly the same as my old camera. but, you know, slightly updated, I guess. Alright, we'll close that up and move over to this shelf. This shelf has just not changed at all. My huge Mario collection, it still hasn't changed one bit, except for maybe some new additions in there. Oh, and a little ad for Bob's for Dogs. Yeah. Down here, various other collectibles. Not that many changes, like I said. Yeah, oh, there's a Trailer Drake's business card, which he gave to me when he came to Too Many Games last year. I kept it because, well, it's Trailer Drake. I mean, he's awesome. And if you're not subscribed to him, subscribe to Trailer Drake. That's down here. DVDs of all shapes and sizes, including the complete series of Monty Python's Flying Circus, the best TV show ever. Let's see. Let's go through the movies. There's Doctor Who Series 3, sorry. There's the complete series of Mario 3, another Mario 3 DVD. The entire Back to the Future trilogy. Back to the Future, in my opinion, is the best movie ever. If you haven't seen it, see it. It's incredible. Anyway, here's Creature Comforts, Season 2, the Doctor Who 50th Anniversary Special, Seasons 7, 8, 9, and 10 of Friends. I actually don't watch Friends. I just got these because Ronnie, my girlfriend, is obsessed with Friends. She and her family are obsessed with Friends, so I just got it because of that. A show I am a big fan of is Futurama, and I have Volume 1 here. There's this movie called I'll Be There. Hold on, if I can get it out. There we go. It's co-written, directed by, and stars Craig Ferguson. If you watch The Late Late Show, who is also a Doctor Who fan. Funny thing about this movie, Craig Ferguson stars in it, directs it, and co-wrote it. And he's a huge Doctor Who fan. And this movie actually features some actors and actresses who later went on to appear in Doctor Who, including Joanna Lumley, who is Kate Stewart. It's a pretty interesting fact for any Whovians out there. Anyway, there's The Iron Giant, phenomenal film. There's the Lizzie McGuire movie, I don't know why I have that. There's The Muppets, Nostalgia Critic Reloaded, Open Season 2, Open Season 3, Saturday Night Live, Best of Adam Sandler, Yu-Gi-Oh! Training DVD, Shaun the Sheep, Shrek 2, Shrek 4. I have the second and fourth movies, not the first and third, because I don't really like those ones. Anyway, there's South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Funny film. Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3. Yes, Strong Bad Emails, Disc 5. Huge Homestar Runner fan. Had to get this. I'll worry about that later. Let's see. There's the Super Mario Brothers movie, which I am going to review eventually. I don't know when, but I will. Here's the Best of Super Mario Brothers Super Show, which ironically has some of the worst episodes. So why it's called the Best of, I have no idea. There's King Koopa Catastrophe, Koopa Chronicles, Mario Brothers Mix, Showdown in Brooklyn. There's Toy Story 1 and 2, then there's Toy Story 3, Up, the Wallace and Gromit collection, which has all 4 short films, Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, Wreck-It Ralph, and Yellow Submarine, one of my favorite movies. Yeah, on this shelf, there's a box for the Mario Party 10 bundle. There's the NES with the N64 and Namco Museum 64 in it. I actually tested out the N64 again, see if it works with the game, and it doesn't, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to end up getting a new one. There's our second GameCube, and 2 old Retron NES clone consoles. The reason why I say second GameCube is because in the 10 years that we've owned the system, we've gone through at least 3 of them, because the first 2 GameCubes that we owned, the disc readers broke on both systems. So we ended up getting a third one, and it works perfectly fine. Over here, here's some books underneath the PS1. There's Ready Player One, which is actually my aunt's. She's letting me borrow it. I haven't read it yet, because I'm still reading Console Wars. This is an amazing book. If you are interested in gaming or anything related to the console wars between Nintendo and Sega in the 90s, read this book. This is a really good book. I forget what this is. This is my high school diploma, maybe? Some colored pencils, and an N64 game, which doesn't work anymore, and not much of a shame because it's Rugrats in Paris, the movie, the game. Yeah, not really disappointed with that. And finally, on this shelf down here, we got some books, like the Doctor Who Vaults, some Mario music books, some strategy guides, volumes of Shonen Jump, yearbooks, more Doctor Who. Oh, And then there's this, John Cleese's book, called So Anyway. And you can see it's a signed copy because, find it in here. Yes, it is indeed signed by John Cleese. That is amazing. So, it's such an honor to own this book. As you can see right there, they have my other 2 PlayStation 2s. We have 5 of them. I don't know how we ended up with that many. There's an old Speed Racer journal, Pokemon X and Y book, Manga Messiah, which the name alone is hilarious. It's a manga about the story of Jesus Christ. I'm not kidding. It's pretty funny. The Dr. FAQ, some Minecraft books, SNES boxes, and a little sketch pad that has some Ezra movie stuff in it. And that's about it for this shelf. And over here, there's an amplifier and just some coats on the rack. Oh, and over here is a bag for all the accessories to my Link figure. Well, that took longer than I thought it would. So, yeah, that's the new game room. Well, I shouldn't say new anymore, because we've been living here for like a year now. Those are all the things that are different about the place. Obviously, quite a few things are different. And, some things are kind of the same, like the TV, and, you know, just things of that nature. But, yeah, it's quite amazing how much this room has changed since we first came here, and I'm sure it's going to change a lot more in the future. So I'm definitely going to do this I'm definitely going to keep this like a once a year thing. So if you're interested, then that's great. I hope you look forward to more of these. Excuse me. I hope you look forward to more of these. And I'm not sure how to end this video, so I guess I'll end it like I normally do. With that said, this is Mark, aka Super Smash 3DS, bidding you all a smashing farewell. And if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments. Take care, guys.